Hello Internet, welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I know I've said this a couple times throughout all of my playthroughs, but it's been a minute, but it's actually been a minute. I have moved. I've moved from the space I recorded everything up to this point to a new space, and it has been a long time. I queued a lot of videos to schedule ahead of time, so it's probably actually been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've actually played a game at all, even for pleasure. So it's a little daunting to come back to a game like this after not playing something for a while, but I have been thinking about it. I know there's a lot of stuff that we have left on the table to do, but there's a couple things that I think we should just try. I know there's a lot of shortcut doors left on the table that we have to do. There's a lock up at the top of the on the second floor on the right side, and then I think we just walk around, see what we can do, because it'll be a nice reintroduction for me to kind of get reanalyzed. I don't remember what the last quiz question that held me up the last time. So we have a lot of the doors actually open. We should actually be going to maps here. You're right, we had most of the doors open. This cafe is not budging, and we don't really know the way to get through here, which is how I assume we're going to get to this side of the second floor. Not really a good answer there. And then third floor, obviously we have an issue here, and we don't know how to get to the third floor, which I do have an idea about. Cellar is completely explored, and here we might be able to get. So here's my theory: maybe we can get up to the third floor. We could get up to the loft by going up through 1963, which means that we'll have to wait for all of the script pages, is what I'm assuming. Until then, we have a lot of shortcuts to do, which I've now taken a lot of time between to figure out. That one is 18, so let's start there. I think this one's the visual one that I had a problem with, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I don't know what to think about this one. Can you find the hidden number? It's going to be at least a single or 2-digit number, right? Like I see. So on the top left corner, if you were to go like one square down, I see a 5. Obviously, there's a lot of shapes of numbers here. There's a 3 almost to the right of it. Can you find the hidden number, huh? Yeah, it's a lot of shapes, but I don't know what they mean necessarily by the hidden number. I assumed it was something written, like a word written in the space, but I'm not sure. That one's really hard. I don't really know kind of where to even go with that one. I have one that I think I might know the answer to. Also, that clock I have to figure out. And then this. Okay, so over here too. Moon, Mars. Having mostly used her talents in training in traditional paintings for landscapes and portraits, Charswald's motifs became more and more minimal, sometimes even simple by the end of her life. Her later work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day. Yeah, I don't know. There's a book or something that said that these are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. But I don't know exactly what that means for this sequence, or like how that would help me. I think it's this one. 6. Yeah, so I'll admit, obviously, I have to edit these episodes, and I had an idea while editing this episode that I think I'm dumb that I didn't say it out loud because I had this thought, but I didn't say it. Um, I think this one might be angles. So it reads like letters. It reads like V plus L, but I think I was thinking about like what else could L represent, and then I was thinking about, well, what if it's not even an L? And I was thinking about other things that that symbol could represent, and I was thinking about uh, geometrically. So an L is sometimes used to represent a right angle, which is a 90-degree angle. What helps this theory, obviously, is the first line, which is L plus V. V is typically represented by a 45-degree angle. So if V is 45 and L is 90, V plus L would equal 135. So I think in this scenario, L equals 90. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Okay, I feel good about that one. That one is a good puzzle. I just didn't catch it early. Right, and this is the hallway that leads us to other side of the library. Actually, that's a really helpful shortcut. And then there's one more. How can I get to... Where do I want to go? I want to go to the other side of that door too, because I think that would be really helpful. And the way to do that is to go down and then come back up. So let's go over. Again, I think my goal is just going to be to kind of open up the house as much as I possibly can while waiting for Maze Man to come and grab me. Because I think that that's my strongest lead right now when I don't truly have the answers to some of these puzzles. I'm probably missing something absolutely astounding, but until... Oh. Maze Man. Alright, I want to do this right away. Where's our Maze Man? Come on, Maze Man. Yep, there you are. I think, is this 7 or 8? I don't remember. We'll find out now. This is 8. We have only one more. This is it's almost a little sad that these are coming to an end because I like these sequences a lot. Okay, we know what's coming. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember. Okay. Wow, this is even more barren. Okay, so Lorelei is throwing the phone. Journal du Sud Renzoniero reporte le gros jackpot au Club Rouge. So, is it like he wins the big jackpot at Club Rouge? Okay, so she has the maze. She's done it. She's made the maze, or at least a pretty close sketch of what we know to be the maze. This one's going to be tough because... Okay, so there's 3 scratches on the back of the piano. There's an envelope hidden under it. Or it's a piano. It has the shape of an upright piano. That's funny. But yeah, 3 scratches on the back, an envelope below. We have like a potion bottle, 2 books, a little potion bottle with a key and 2 chess pieces on the scale. Which one's lower? The key is lower. Something in the plant. This is going to be an interesting memory because it's just her. A lot of these have included Nero. Okay, we have a red pencil or pink pencil, whatever. I think I got it. I don't think that there's anything else in here. Let's try it. Do you remember? I think so. How many drawers were... Oh, no. Oh, this might be my first death. Wow, I can't believe I didn't count this. I think only 1. This is inconsistent with our information, Fraulein. Oh. First death. It's probably good. I wanted to see what happened anyway. Game over. Wow, that's intense. Is it just going to kick me back to where I was? It is. Okay, so we'll have to go back and solve that puzzle. So stand by. We'll get up there in a second. And we know Maze Man is coming back. I wonder if that... I gotta pay more attention. Wow, that was bad. But I'm glad I did that, and I'm also glad that we didn't make a ton of progress up to that point. Cool. Feel great that that's off the table, though. What was I doing? I was going down to the library and trying to unlock one more shortcut. I hope that Maze Man comes back soon, because I want to try that one again. I need that script page. I need the script page to progress. Okay, so this is 17. And... right. Okay, so... what I need to figure out is what is the shape and the black like the big shape and the two black shapes representing. How could I represent those at all? And if I can represent those, what's the move, right? So we have two black triangles at the top and bottom on the first shape, inside a diamond which is a four-sided shape. The triangles are within the diamond, etc. Second shape, there are two circles on the top and bottom inside a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided shape. The shape that we have to figure out has a triangle on the top and a circle on the bottom inside a triangle, which is a 3-sided shape. So the fact that it's a triangle and then a circle definitely matter. I don't know if it's necessarily the fact that it's a triangle and a circle that matter, and more that the triangle is part of the shape and the circle is not. What's significant about that? Why does that matter? So EH, I had the theory before that the symbol was being split up in some way. So the top and the bottom were being used in some way. I don't know. Maybe EH, this seems ridiculous, but maybe the top two aren't representing numbers and there's only a number supposed to go in the bottom one. Maybe it's just about how the symbols are physically in the space. How would that work? It's weird because the one on the right is, the top right is not that fourth letter symbol is not a letter or a number. It's just a symbol. Yeah, I don't know. This one's very weird. If it was the split theory, right? If it was splitting those things up, we would be saying that if we were going directly in half and layering them on top of each other, it would mean that the first symbol is still just an E. H would be a 0. 8 would be an 8. And the other one would be essentially a 7 if you cut off the bottom. But there's no way to tell that. Oh, wait, hold on. I wonder... because I'm turning my head now. No, they would both be representing 6, which is a weird thing. I'm turning my head, and So I was thinking about something symmetrical because these shapes are inherently symmetrical. If you turn your head 90 degrees to the right, and split the shape down the middle, it almost looks like the one on the right is a 6. If you connected the two pieces together, that's not really a strong thing. It almost looks like it says 26, which would be the two circles and then the 6-sided shape. What would be the other one? It would be also something 6, which isn't great. If I went the other way, it would be like a 90 something, which also doesn't really work. Do these shapes supposed to fit together somehow? I don't think so. That's also weird. These visual puzzles always get me. You see, between these two, I'm really like struck. I'm also wondering. Haven't seen this one. Some of these have been so easy for me too, which is why it's so funny. I really find how brains work. Like, I'm gonna love that one. I guess I can just do it, right? Like, I could do any of these. There's nothing stopping me. But these last 4 or 5 at the back of the book are so brutal. 1, 2. I haven't seen this one, but this one too. No idea. But I'm not gonna waste your time. And we don't want to waste more time for Maze Man. What does it say on the side of the book there? Does it say anything? Oh, it says it does say a year. Hold on. MDCCCVII. That's one of our years. Hold on. Is it XLVII? Does it say that? MDCC. Yeah, it does say that one. So that's... Yeah, that's 1847, but we knew that because we have the lunar phases of 1847 also. It's a 5-input code, right? I'm trying to think about what else could possibly be input in there other than those letters. (1847). Can that be represented by moon phases? I don't think so. Just quickly running through everything. Script pages. Notes. That's the end of that one. It just feels so right with these. January 10th. Wait, what's the day that we're... January 7th. But we're January 7th, 1963, not 1847. No. It just feels like the letters have to be it, but I don't know how to put that in there. That of a way I haven't tried before. January 6th, 1847. It must be something that I just don't know yet. I don't know how that's it, but it just must be. We also have one more Vision Quest story to do as part of Lorenzo's thing, right? And this door too, this cafe door, that would help me a lot if I could get open this. I might just try everything I have if I haven't tried it already. Doesn't make any sense, but I might as well try, because I don't have a lot of other options. These are all the different room keys. The crucifix key wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, those are the only things that would work there. And then the only other thing I would really want to like... Well, it's this lock for sure. See ya. Can I do a W here? No. It just looks like the dead woman. It looks like that's what it's cluing. I don't think I really have that much stuff about Sharswald, though, at all. Yeah, I don't really have that much about her. Maybe. Maybe it's something about the police report. Hold on. Andres Coleman. Sharswald on here? No. I don't know. I don't know why this is so weird. I feel like, despite having 65.7% of the truth recovered, I feel like I don't have nearly any of the clues I need. Okay, and now this thing. Third eye hears all. This makes me almost think... There's no in-game audio settings. Mental notes. It's so weird because I have keys that don't do anything right now. This revolver key, I don't know where this goes. And this 3 key, right? I haven't used this either. And I don't have a solid idea of where I could use it. Let's take a look around. Let's see. Maybe there's more. Let's try. Let's see what happens if I go back to the red maze. No good answer there. I don't even want to attempt that. This is a mess out here. But I feel like I have to keep the mazes. I don't know for sure actually if keeping the mazes around is what allows me to see the maze man, but technically there's nothing saying that it isn't that below the red maze. I want to know how to get to that side too. Right? Because there's no... I didn't find a way to get through there. And there's no walkable way. Maybe we should try to figure this out. Hold on. So... Oh, but maybe that's what happens when we unlock the center. We can go down there. That seems very plausible. Oh. No. The reverse controls. Super confusing. I'm a madman for wanting to come back here. But you never know what's going to give you clues. I saw something recently that the developers didn't anticipate anybody being able to actually like 100% complete this game. Or at least like not without help. And I don't know, to me that seems a little bit much. I think this game is not easy, but it's definitely not impossible. Unless I'm completely missing something about... Oh, there he is. This might be the only significant thing we finished through this episode, but that's okay. Alright, now here's what I'm interested in. Is the question going to be the same? We gotta pay way more close attention now. Okay, so there were 2 open drawers. I should have guessed that, but I didn't do that. Okay, so there's a... Does anything change? No. There's a magnifying glass in the drawer. Yeah, it's the same scene. We just didn't catch the drawers. Oh, no, there's not. There's 2 open drawers, but then there's 2 up here, too. That I didn't even notice. There's an ashtray up there. 3 books. There's a plant. Is there anything that she has at her feet? Just the envelope that like peeks into the other side. Alright, I mean, I know everything else, I think. Let's see, is it the same question? What was in the drawer to the right of the woman? It's a different question. That's cool though. That keeps it interesting. We actually have to remember it. This matches our information. Here we go. Let's read it. The woman waits nervously by the phone. Suddenly, it rings. The woman answers. On the other end is available. Thank you. There's a switching sound. Bob here. Mr. Sidney? I'm sorry to bother you. I'm a bit worried about the project. Who is this? I'm working with Mr. Nero on the third eye. Silence. Hello? Did you not receive the letter? No? That's unfortunate. Where are you now? I'm at the hotel. What's going on? She's there now. What does legal say? There's another inaudible voice. Get out. Now. A pistol shot is heard. The woman drops the phone. Ooh. We gotta get out of here. Cool. All right, we're almost nearing the end of this episode, I think, just purely based on time. Yes, but I think I want to check the astronomical clock one more time. Oh, come on, don't get stuck on the door. Go this way. And this way. And that is here. Okay, so we said that these have different years on them. The only thing we have not, that was the last revelation about this puzzle, was that each of the different dials has a different year on them. The thing that we don't know, however, is that how do I represent each of the years in, I hit my mic. How do I represent each of the different years within a astrological sign? I have that information here. So we had 1932, 1924, 1807, and 1798. So I think that was starting from inward, right? So 1932 is this one in the middle. So there must be something in the game that represents exactly where those years fall. 1798 to me seems like the most obvious one of what's the one-to-one there, right? Maybe in the biographies? But there's not a lot of references to months. Modern astrology. When the third eye passes us by, the world belongs to its creators. It's time for beauty and chaos. This one's a little more weird. Monday, Mars. Yeah, that's 1932, which is a year we have. But it's, we don't have a year. And that's the only one that really matches up. 32 we've seen a couple places. Isn't there one also in... Yeah, there's a door that's 1932 also. There's nothing on the map too, right? A lot of these... I've been saying this a couple times. I know I have. A lot of these puzzles are contained. Like, there shouldn't be that much outside context needed. Is there anything about the symbols themselves that are interesting? I'm trying to look at, like, I think they might be, maybe they're throwing us off. Maybe these symbols aren't referring to the astrological symbols, but in fact some other thing about their construction, but that seems really weird. MCM is 1932. 1932, how do I represent that as a month / astrological symbol? One of these days I'm going to accidentally hit it and it's going to work for some really stupid reason. 1950, 52. Yeah, I think the 1798 is the biggest one. What the hell do we do with 1978? Sorry, 1798. Oh. That's right. Yeah, 1798 was the number we called. Let's just try it. This might just lead us back down the path of the cave paintings puzzle, right? There's no answer. How about Nero? Can he help us? A happy bishop does not sadden the saint. He's an unhelpful bastard, isn't he? All right, well, we're going to end right where we started, but I appreciate everybody watching this episode. We're working through some stuff, but we'll get it. We'll get something eventually. Thank you for watching so much. Please leave a like if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos and more episodes of this playthrough and other playthroughs, which are always rotating and always new. Out here I do daily uploads, so that's been very fun, and we've been continuing it for the last couple months. If you just want to watch this game though, there's a playlist with all the episodes back to back. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.